This is a THORnews presentation. THORnews presents the best of THORnews, Year 1, Part 2. Yes, it's true, I do videos on things other than Comet ISON. I took a look back, cut some stuff together. I thought some of those new people or some of my old people who hadn't seen some of the stuff might enjoy it. So enjoy. Thanks a lot. God bless. THORnews presents Pegasus and the Atomic Bomb. Usually we associate Pegasus or Pegasi with cute, majestic, magical creatures who fly around ensuring the world stays awesome. But a while back, I was working on a music video and I wanted to intercut some clips of like life and then switch over to war. And so when I was cutting some old footage together of war and some atomic bomb tests, I found something that I thought was pretty freaking amazing. There you go. Did you see it? Pegasus and an atomic bomb. Don't worry, I'll slow it down and freeze frame it for you. Okay, here we go. If you look up on that wire, there she is, right there. That sure looks like a Pegasus. It was a single electrical wire connecting to the house. And then look familiar? It's the mobile Pegasus, almost. So what does that mean? That in that strange little wire in that house, see, it's just a wire and somehow its shape then becomes a Pegasus. That is weird. God works in the most mysterious ways. Wouldn't you say? THORnews presents WTF are neutron stars. Are solar flares and coronal mass ejections caused by a neutron star pulling gases from our sun, our star? That's just a question I was thinking, because I think of crazy questions like that, because that's what learning is about. Figure something out only to find more questions. So, I have been fascinated by neutron stars ever since I learned of them. Okay, interesting things about neutron stars. They contain 500,000 times the mass of Earth in a sphere with a diameter no larger than Brooklyn. A teaspoon of matter of the neutron stars weighs more than 50 X-class battleships. That's literally and metaphorically some heavy shit, man. I always thought, like, man, if you took some of the material, like the supra iron from the neutron star and made a suit of armor out of it, that armor would be so badass. But you'd have to be like Superman or Thor to wear it, I imagine. Neutron stars either collapse into each other or separate and go and grow and combine with something else, or whatever. Insert your own stellar sequencing pseudoscience theory here. Or something like that. Sidebar. I wonder if Sedna is like a strange neutron star baby hybrid. Note to self, do a new Sedna video. A new THORnews presents Bump chicka bump wow. Magnetic sun snake outbreak. Huh? THORnews presents Doom on. Gold and silver disconnect from reality, and paper gold and silver. Well, we're seeing silver and gold get super monkey hammered. And what's really happening, from what I understand, is that physical silver and gold are not getting monkey hammered. I would guess that there is a large selling of paper silver and gold, which are known as ETFs, gold shares, gold exchange traded funds. And in theory, the gold fund is supposed to have as much gold as the people put into it. Although it's that whole Wall Street finance thing to where we can't even audit our own gold, like Fort Knox, the Federal Reserve. So the amount of audits and stuff that goes on with how much gold these guys actually contain and whether they've cut into them or if there's tungsten or something else. You know, like if you look at tungsten charts, they've gone up pretty high with gold, not the same. But anywho, so we're now watching what I believe is paper gold disconnect from physical gold, which is a very, very scary situation. People might not put much stock into Nostradamus, but one of the things that quatrains when he speaks of the inflated gold and silver. Yes. One of the Nostradamus quatrains that's always stuck with me, and it's pretty much the reason I got obsessed with Nostradamus, is Century 8, Quatrain 28. The copies of gold and silver inflated, which after the theft were thrown into the lake, at the discovery that all is exhausted and dissipated by the debt, all scrips and bonds will be wiped out. That's scary shit. That's real scary shit. So, doom on. And I've always said that doom is an economic. THORnews presents Thor goes to a Hooters DFW pageant. As Julian Casablancas said, tables turn sometimes. And on this night, I found Nibiru. Oh my God, there's Nibiru hiding behind the Hooters sign. A friend of mine was in the pageant. B, another friend gave me a free ticket. And C, I'm single, never been married, no kids. So why not? I go. And technically D, I was working. At the time, I used to have a show called Thor Talks to Women. It was really funny. It was about me learning about women, something I don't completely understand. Anyway, I love that show. It was great. It was funny. It was educational and entertaining. But it burst into flames and then fell into a pile of ash. A brisk breeze blew it away and it's now gone. But it's no use to cry over spilled milk, because I prefer Pepsi or beer. Okay then, so the big old tent was filled with beautiful women with bodies that defy gravity and a few faces that could probably launch 1,000 ships or more. But it was in a big tent, like a circus tent. And there were more Hooter girl boyfriends in one spot than I'd ever seen in my entire life, which was a weird experience in itself. And I don't want to paint anybody with the broad stereotypical brush, but I would guess that maybe not all the Hooters girls have the finest taste in boyfriends. No offense, bros and ladies. Now you may be thinking to yourself that I'm only saying they don't have that great taste in boyfriends because none of them are dating me. And you may be correct on some level. But I'm being dead serious. On that night, there were a lot of stink-eye throwing, mean mugging. Yeah, there were a lot of like muscle heads, growling dogs under the tent, which made for an odd overall vibe. I almost felt like we were in a giant basement that had a tent top, you know? All of them giving the stare like, stop looking at my girl. Which is weird because they're walking around like half naked. You're like, well, I will. When she's no longer in her underwear, under bright lights, elevated, on a stage. Okay, dude? At this point, it's technically rude for me not to be watching the talent as it showcases its talent. That's what a stage is. It's a place for you to entertain the audience. So if I've gone to a show, then I might as well watch the show. That's a respectful thing to do. Hooters girls don't really like to talk to me because I'm always like, they're like, hi. And I'm like, because I always say dumb stuff like, how do you feel about the Federal Reserve? Have you ever melted metal into unicorn shoes? Do you believe in Planet X? I wonder if Nike's campaign of "It's gotta be the shoes" was a New World Order attempt to feminize men. It worked. I like to buy an air balloon and name it Cherry Bomb, but that is illegal. What's the longest you like to lay in a field? Do you play World of Warcraft? Hey, let's go karaoke right now. I never want to live in an apartment again, because then you can't truthfully have a garage sale ever again. Are you attracted to intelligence? If so, then why aren't you making out with me right now? Do you think the sun has a binary companion? Man, okay, yeah, so in World of Warcraft, my main paladin's battle cry was, I am so handsome. These jelly beans are gross. How do you screw up jelly beans? Worst jelly bean chef ever. See, like, how do you feel about Comet ISON? If you answered positive, could you please Twitter tweet Amy Mainzer at Amy Mainzer and say, if you like it and you want it, put the Hubble motion picture camera on it. Thank you. There was one girl, Mamarillo. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wanted to see her SAT scores so bad. I don't even know what that means. THORnews presents. The sun shoots out a sort of light. We are seeing one heck of a show going on with the sun. Then here it comes. Bam! Looking for symbolism? There it is. The sun has shot out a sword. Hell yeah, that is good news. In everything I've ever read, that is great news. That's going to be a magic sword. Our new Superman dude is going to wield it and bring about a period of peace, unity, and love for everyone. Alright, so now let's take a look over at Pan-Stars. She's been quite a doozy. She'll be coming around the mountain. Big wheel, keep on turning. So they said she fragmented. A large chunk of her broke off, which is kind of weird. I mean, it's not weird. Comets fragment all the time. The weird part of it is it almost looks like a celestial body or like a little moon. But that's not right? Pan-Stars can't be that big. But what is also weird is that black line that you're seeing on the Pan-Stars video is almost covering up where we might even be able to see the fragment. Coincidentally, I'm sure. Coincidences are so cool. My imaginary girlfriend is a coincidence. That's true. THORnews presents giant exploding rocks from space. Huge meteors seen over New York City and the rest of the East Coast. We're going to take a look at all three of the videos we got available right now. I'm going to show everything in its basic form and then give you some goodies. You know me. I'm going to zoom in some, I'm going to slow it down, and then I'm going to play with the color and see what we can do. We start off with a car dealership. I like Corvettes. But yeah, you can see it's coming down, and then she explodes like boom! And I think women are prettier when they drive Mustangs or Jeeps. That looks way bigger than a bus, bro. That's what she said. Way bigger than a bus. Way bigger than a bus, bro. She'll tumble for you and then explode. Boom! Shriner's Lodge for chimps and funny hats. She's definitely burning up. Crack, crack, pow. Snackle, crapple, pop. Snackle, crapple, pop. Pretty good looking stuff. This is interesting. Giant meteor shoots hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. With that filter, it almost looks like an alien ship. Pretty sure it's not an alien ship. Not saying it's an alien ship. No, I didn't say that to anybody. I'm saying it's a meteor almost fired off like a rocket. In the and I take you, yeah, you are mine. Tonight I think we should sleep outside, support our margaritas deep and wide. Your brown skin against the white sand, your birthday suit melts in my hands. I'll feel joy all across the land. You're the perfect girl and I'm the total man. You're the perfect girl and I'm the total man. You're the perfect girl and I'm the total man. What we have here is NASA's first captured footage of a neutron star. Neutron star. Shaman mask. Shaman mask. Neutron star. Shaman mask. Neutron star. Woo. Or a dragon. That's about it. You could pick. Like, it's a shaman mask or it's a dragon. So good night, Godspeed, God bless, and sweet dreams, ladies.